Chat, do you remember when I said I didn't think it was going to be so long until I played Hypnagogia again? And then I got the big C and was sick. And now it's been like a month and a half almost. I just forgot. I kind of just forgot. Like Danny forgot about the Iron Fleet. Remember that? Did you know you missed 2 entire hidden worlds in previous dreams? You still have one more Vinesauce Easter egg to find? Where would that generally be? Okay, future world? Good. This surge of power, this swell of intense energy, I can feel the shards slowly returning their strength to the gem. The longer they go disconnected and incomplete, the more unstable things become, the more nightmarish things become. Nice hat. However flattering they may be, now is not the time for such light-hearted and childish remarks. An important reminder not to get distracted. The paths ahead are not for the faint of heart. Your endurance, perseverance, fortitude will all be tested. Although there may still yet remain hidden controlled pockets of the dreamscape, hidden in certain places. I inserted 2 hiddens. Well, one hidden was inserted, the other one was there. Yeah, I mean, some games I forget about on purpose, chat member. Meet the dead. Check out that drab mood of the place. It's super depresso if you ask me. I saw a bunch of creepy stuff up ahead. It gives me the willies. Pretty spooky. Imagining the cold, unforgiving embrace of death. It has me in an existential bind. I just don't get it. Oh well, haha, it's all just a dream after all. Yeah, a dream. Have fun. Haha, existential dread. So wait a minute. Did Betty White pass this year, or was that last year, chat? That was this year. And the Queen passed this year. Which is to say that these are people that, like, memes were made about how they were immortal. Can we please hook up Keith Richards to life support? Haha, existential dread. Oh god. G. Jackson. E. Frost. E. Carney. L. Walls. A. Matthews. His authors. R.C. died from lack of sleep. R.C. Cola. Another night, another blanket of thick, muck-ridden fog to go along with it. I dig the holes the same depth every time, but somehow the next day they go even deeper. Stay away from the house, lad, unless you want something following you out of it. Vinny, have you seen Nope? I saw Nope, and I liked it. little long in the tooth is my only real criticism, and just I wish it was a little shorter. I can already see the eyes rolling through the internet at me saying that, but I mean, well, I have a couple issues with it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say, as I've discussed it before on the stream, I've talked about it plenty, it's good, I liked it. And, there's a scene in that movie that'll stick with you real good. A couple scenes, but one in particular is like... Oh, the perfect amount of just disturbing dread. You can miss 2 amazing secret worlds in this dream. Do you want instructions? Yeah. Also, I have to address the controversy. I have to, chat. Let me address it now. I know that it's nice of the princess to invite us for a picnic. Eh, Luigi? I just keep forgetting. I usually say nice of the princess to invite us for dinner, because I get it confused with Zelda CDI. Another grave lay here, open and unfinished. This one seems different, though. Taking a closer look, you immediately receive a notable waft of fetid odor from the hole. How far down might it go, you wonder? It's too cold to go outside right now. Class of '09. Baldy? Where's Baldy? Someone said this makes me want winter. I'm not looking forward to the winter, because I enjoy my walks, I enjoy the biking, I enjoy being able to hang out outside with a guitar. The thing is, I do kind of love winter in my own way. And I love fall, but fall just also makes me a little sad because it means that the nice weather is coming to an end and the days are going to be shorter. But fall is great. It's just, you know, symbolic. But this summer has been... It's... Picture, leather. And, like, wet flesh on leather. That's what kind of summer it's been. You try pressing the buttons, but nothing happens. Sometimes, something sounds like it's rattling around inside, maybe. But yeah, it's been like an oven, and, you know, like, I went on a couple little vacations like I usually do. I like to go and just do things, be outside, explore a little bit. And it was like, kind of just too fucking hot. It was just too hot to even do that. Whoa. Have I played Red Dead Redemption 2? Yeah, I have that on my Full Sauce channel. The whole 100-hour playthrough. Bulletin board here, several missing persons flyers are posted, but the faces are all too faded to make out the faces. You're goddamn right, I'm gonna try every single door. Guess this way. Oh wait, no, we can't go this way. Well, something's in there. Oh, it shook loose. A key has fallen out. Principal's office. Small key, utility door. You don't relong here? Chat. What the fuck is a relong? P-long. There is something to the haunted high school thing, because anytime I was at my high school and it was nighttime for any kind of extracurricular event, it felt wrong. I mean, even my grade school. It just felt like not correct. I don't really know how to explain it. And like the hallways being dark. I mean, Phasmophobia got a huge update, and I remember the school level of that was pretty fucking scary. Any big building at night and alone, like the Gaki Notsukai Haunted Hospital. Razor-sharp wires block the path ahead. There's no way to move them with your bare hands. Man, now I kind of want to go to a supposedly haunted location. Oddly familiar human-shaped figure is standing here frozen in place. It's holding something. Do you want to take a closer look? Reach your hand toward the figure and try to grasp what it is holding. There's a pair of wire cutters. The Evil Clown Hotel? What? Isn't that like in New Mexico? I'm pretty sure the Evil Clown Hotel is in the side of the desert. Nevada. Yeah, I knew it was one of those places. You know, when we were in Nevada, we stopped by the Clown Motel. Oh. Hello, Silent Hill. Oh my god. Should have kept the wire cutters. Why is it out of reach? Oh god, it should get further away now. It should definitely get further away now. Vinny, you didn't check the principal's office. Well, you're right, I guess. Does anyone know what was in there? Was it like vital principal lore? Every world has a hidden gallery room. The principal's office was one of them. I just like how this one game incorporates lots of different types of genre. Well, not even genre, but like walking simulator type levels that have different inspirations. And they're all, I guess it's based on dreams anyway, but like I've played games that were like that before. Did you notice that completing that dream affected this world? Yes. Now it's just straight up Silent Hill. I do enjoy me the spooky month, I will say. Looking forward to the spooky month. Great time to rent Shudder, or pay for Shudder for 1 month, then cancel it. Looking at it makes you feel like someone is groping around inside your skull. If it's a Silent Hill 2 thing, like chat's saying, I don't remember the specific moment. Though... there appears to be rumors of a Silent Hill 2 remake. Maybe this is old news, but... how could Konami fuck it up? The fountain is all dried up. It stopped working a long time ago. Yeah, I don't need that. There was even screenshots. Like, it was like someone took a screenshot of a magazine scan or something. And it's weird, it said fisting on the top of it. It's very strange. Looks like the entrance down into the house's cellar, perhaps. The doors don't budge an inch. Right, there's Metal Gear Solid remakes. There are rumors of that. There are rumors of Silent Hill remakes. There's rumors of Metroid Prime. I mean, that's Nintendo, not Konami. There's rumors that there were field hockey players. No, wait. There were rumors about Castlevania coming back. I can't wait for that Konami Direct. Small gold-plated keyhole is affixed below the handle. I wonder how they'd handle a Metal Gear Solid remake. Ah! I think if they were to do something like that, the best thing to do is to not. So... I guess if they took the same voice acting and used like modern audio cleanup to have the same performances, that would help. But I have no faith in Konami to keep the art style consistent and to retain... Like, the problem with Twin Snakes, for example, is I like Twin Snakes in its own way, but the shooting in first person breaks the whole fucking game. Alright, we gotta go in. We can't leave, though. God damn, the atmosphere of this game is cool. Almost looked like the Jarl pose. And, Dracula, what is a man? Meat? Oh, a visitor. You're like me, but not. Something not of flesh and blood, yet filled with a kind of purpose. Or maybe you're as aimless as me. You see, I lost my heart a long, long time ago. It's just a hole now. With my heart also left my will to find it. But you're no stranger to helping others, as it seems. What say you, strange trespassing soul? Will you be the one to reunite me? Take the lift down to the cellar, where my eyes last laid on the lost heart. My basement's basement. I dare never go there again. Alas, the key to the door has vanished someplace as well. Tragedy. You will need to go find it. There's a book, The Rapture of Grimthorn. A creature so feeble in its attempts to overthrow a great shadow was then made an example of. A defeat lay in its wake. The great shadow answered with such reverence, you and I are not, of the same world, an existence only one of us can own. The blackened silhouette slacked its four protruding jaws, continuing to speak in a most guttural backwards language. The rest of the pages are missing. Some of you will say to me, Vogelthorpe, this is too scary, I can't watch this. But please, please watch. The sheet music is too faded to read. A lightly scrawled message is written in the corner. Reveal correct order of the bereft council, and your path will open. An evening of Congress. Expressions of clarity. Dusty grandfather clock continues to tick despite its frozen hands and pendulum. Some of you may say to me, pendulum, why are you playing this and not Babby games? The squids will soon be shooting. C F B G A. I think it's A G B Ag Oof. A subtle metallic click can be heard in the room. It's my favorite video game trope. The figure slowly walks through the wall and then it is gone. Just a regular bookshelf. There's nothing out of the ordinary with it. Cruel and unforgiving Duchess of Helmsfield. May her soul rest eternally beneath Helmsfield Manor. Reminds me of that famous actor, Chris Helmsworth. I can't talk to you now. I have to focus and get my head on straight. I've been putting it off for so long. Years. Has it been longer than that? Just need to focus. My head won't stop aching, pounding. Looks like they were trying to finish writing a book of some kind. The Rapture of Grimthorn, page 2. Alone you are weak, many you are weak. And I am all of you. Forceful is my will, and so too my desire to meld with the dreams of the innocent. Pitiful a look the meager creature below took, as it witnessed a vastness of deep and demonic swirls, most threatening in their appearance. It spoke. Your will of corruption I reel to the mercy of, but no knee I shall bend in vain of what you so hope to destroy. Stuck. This ghost is tossing and turning in its sleep. Here, other room. Like, the room is just too long, with nothing in it, is the problem. It's not the ghosts that worry me. But yeah, Phasmophobia got an update. And, There have been many updates since I last have played it, including a VR overhaul. And some of the new stuff for this new update seems very interesting. So definitely expect Phasmophobia VR at some point. Now they'll never find it. Hidden passage. Bookshelf. Another bookshelf? Forsaken Desires. There's a book open with some sort of passage visible. The Rapture of Grimthorn, page 3. For despite the vulnerable world before us, my resolve you will never best. I will return you to the foul depths from which you were regrettably born. The shadow swayed and swathed. Wretchedly, undulating a mass of flesh, boils, and other unspeakable things lurching over an opponent so minuscule. A chamber of echoes was heard, from which a sound so amplified and infinite was birthed. The shadow now assumed a form so unfathomably horrible words cannot describe it. The rest of the pages are missing. Oh, hello, dearie. You gave me a bit of a spook there. I didn't expect any others to be back here at this time of night. Oh my. You'll have to forgive me. The library has been in a bit of disrepair lately. Quite a mess, you see. Lots of bits and bobs end up getting left around. If you're looking for something, you may find it here. Please excuse me now. I've got to tend to this lovely bunch of clutter. Do mind those fallen bookcases, would you? Bobs. I like to refer to them by their medical verbiage, which is Bubalia. Wasn't there a game called Bubalia Lost? There's a diary entry. June something. This will be my last entry before I'm to be retired from my duties, thoughts scattered. The Duchess let me go outside today. I still had to wear my collar. But the weather was okay. Ever since her and the king stopped talking, she secluded herself to the basement. Has been making the groundsman cart deceased in through the... The groundsman cart deceased in through the cellar door. I don't know why. I guess the shards had its influence on her, too. It's only a matter of time before the shard. There's a boba place near me that opened up and it calls itself Boba Lust. They can't just do that, can they? An old brass key. How such a thing could have ended all the way up here. You'll never know. Cellar door, do not lose. You see what it's doing? Oh, fuck. Chat was thinking Forest Temple, and then it kind of, like, specifically kind of looks like Forest Temple a little bit. I mean, there was a whole Forest Temple Zelda reference in this game earlier. Okay, maybe this isn't specifically a Zelda reference, never mind. But even so, it's cool as fuck is what it is. There's a book open with some sort of passage visible. Here's the rapture again. Cosmic bursts of radiant energy swelled, letting out a majestic cry which swallowed the encroaching darkness, filling the sky with light. Shadow's wrought flesh singed with remarkable pain from the intense blaze, crying as loudly as before. The amalgamation bore with its many eyes a sight so beautiful. With scorched skin it lay faded before the creature, now bathed in a blinding spirit. It spoke, "In death I vanish. In your dreams I will live on forever." The fuck? Quiet mound. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a little sweat frog. Just gonna get a little sweat frogs down. There's a rotten smelling refrigerator here. A padlock's been placed on the latch. Taking another look at the brass key, you picked up the tab, now simply reads fridge. A living, breathing heart about the size of a basketball. It wriggles and squirms as if having a mind of its own. You pick up the heart and take it with you. I love Rubber Band Orchestra. Yeah, I mean, The Shining has this. Nope. Give me the knife, Wendy. Give me the knife. Is this the new Guggy Wuggy or something? Yeah, it'll be in Atlantic City soon. And every mall across America. It'll be a grungy wungy and have long blonde hair. Have a bit of scruff. Oh, Cobain had kind of short blonde hair for a while. The long blonde hair Cobain era was bleach. Ah, you've returned at last. And with a once lost heart in your possession, I see. Thanks to you, I may begin to feel whole again. I hope you didn't go through too much trouble finding it. As a most sincere form of gratitude, I would like for you to have this heirloom. Its spell no longer holds an effect on me. It was found at one time buried in a land long forgotten, and has been in my possession for many generations. You will make good use of it, I'm sure. To claim its cursed remains, I cannot say. Thank you again. My home is always open. Someone said jump in the painting? Oh. This is a level of just candy that Joel sent me. Well, hi there. Haven't seen you around before. This is my house, but you can visit anytime you want, stranger. Say, since you just strolled in, you should go see our super rad king. He lives in the big castle down the road. You can't miss it. You and I are old friends. We play chocolate checkers every weekend. Come back and hang out anytime. See ya. How much candy from Joel do you have left? I gave away probably 85% of it. 80%? 80%. Listen, it went to good use, chat. I don't need diabetes. I don't need 20 extra pounds. I had to. That said, I have zero self-control when it comes to candy, so essentially I have very little left. But I still have, a couple small things. Oh, hello! How do you do? Isn't today just beautiful? My eyes sometimes can't handle all the colors. Are you just on your way to visit our castle up north? Well, make sure to take the left-hand path. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just going for a few laps around the Candy Grove. Catch you later. Talk about tonal whiplash. Did you eat the deer pelts? Best part. Hermit woods. I guess we'll start with the castle. Vinny, are you going to start mukbangs or what? I'd prefer not to. That said, someone is sending me a cursed food item that I will be trying, and I'm going to record a video of me trying it. Because it's too good to pass up. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It gets pretty hot way up here sometimes, but the chocolate never melts. How weird is that? Our king is a pretty laid-back kind of dude. Oh, he's nice enough to let us play in the courtyard fountain to cool off. I'm sure if you ask, they'll let you too. Do you want to know where the Vinesauce Easter egg is in the stream? Sure. Yeah, I don't want to have to search around. Find a way behind the castle? Oh, you mean exactly what I was doing anyway? Fuck. Is this a pile of trash? Amazing. You touch the trash, something wriggles out from the inside. It's gonna be meat. Oh, it's a wild meat. You pet the meat. It seems very friendly. Goodbye, meat. You can pet the meat, confirmed. That is wonderful. Yeah, there's a Meat in Curse to Golf as well. Meat has become quite the famous little lad. Whoa there. Hey there, I have never seen you before, so you must be some sort of traveler from a far-off land. What's your business at our castle? Just exploring. Please refrain from staying too close to the castle walls and do not go behind the castle under any circumstances. You'll have to move along now. Come back when you've got a real reason. There's a rare artifact. I'll go into the woods. How come trash meat is fine, but trash pickle is nasty? The problem is, I feel like trash meat doesn't begin to smell horrible until you're ready to throw out the garbage anyway. But the vinegary pickle amplifies the smell of the trash pretty much like a half hour after you throw it in. I could be wrong on that, by the way. This gummy lumberjack is too busy chopping away and doesn't notice you. Gummy Lumberjack is a cool band name. This gummy is napping peacefully, best not disturb them. I don't know who your gummy pals are. I need that axe. It says sneak over. Huh? Is there a crouch button? Oh, there is a crouch button. I was pressing control. Because control is the last game I played. What do I do? Sneak over the gap? You kind of can't... You just have other things to visit before you do that. Why was that so hard for me to read? Okay, now I could definitely use a little help. What are the other things I must do? Sneak up on the other gummy. Talk to friend person near the start who told you about the castle. Okay. Just didn't want chat members sleeping. Couldn't get into the castle, huh? They must have stopped doing tours for the season. Hey, I know. Why don't you tell them their old friend Harold sent you? If Gumbo's on guard duty, he'll let you in for sure. I'll have you up there in a jiff, no problem. Say hi to King Candy for me. Thank you, game. Harold sent me. Oh, good old Harold. Wonder how he's holding up out there in his grove. Didn't realize he knew you. In that case, come on in. The king would be interested in speaking with you. Oh. Is this AI-generated stuff? Flowing rivers of milk and honey. Deep underground lava cavern. It looks good when you have, like, visual crust to help hide some of the weirdness of it. The ones in the Haunted Dream were, too. Oh, no shit. Thick, overgrown pumpkin patch. And this must have been added before Stable Diffusion and shit. And Dolly 2. Did you hear about the artist that won first place in a contest by secretly submitting an AI-generated art? Yeah, shit move on their part. There should absolutely be categories for AI stuff, and there should be very strict. I mean, people are gonna do it anyway, but there absolutely should be categories, and it's a long conversation to have, and one that I'm not really qualified to speak on, so I'm not gonna go into the whole AI art versus artist things that have become such a huge conversation lately. I just want to see the inside of Mario's asshole. as AI could generate it for me. And that's the only way, chat. That's the only way. So therefore, I don't really know what to say about it other than I think AI-generated art is bizarre and can generate interesting things like this. So... Whoa, check it out, my dudes. A most weary traveler coming in to hang in the sweetest kingdom out there. So, Maestro, what pray tell brings you to this little chocolate nook of the world? Fame, fortune, to check out this dope artifact? Artifact? Yeah, my dude. Yeah, my dude. You like it? Was out the other day near Hermit Woods, just chilling, and found it buried halfway in the ground. It's been giving me some real slick vibes ever since I nabbed it. Thinking it'll be in my possession for a long time. You what now? Oh, I get you. You're one of those shrewd business types, aren't you? Hey, no judgment here. Alright, my maestro. I'll make a deal with you. Call it quid pro quo. It may look most immaculate, but the kingdom is in need of some dire reconstruction work. If you can find me a promising and experienced hand willing to work for yours truly, I'll forever be in your debt. Then I'll consider handing over that shiny new artifact behind me. What do you say? Righteous. Absolute pal you are, my little friend. Most excellent. Chill around the castle if you're feeling a little weary. Otherwise, return when you've completed my quest. I was, watching the Nope review that RLM did. And then autoplay after it did the Bill and Ted one. So good timing on that. Oh. Is this really a shortcut? My dudes? I guess it is. Not. Nope. Oh well. Someone said this is Mario's intestinal tract. What, like that? That, like... That brings me to my idea again, where you just take, like, porno images, you zoom all the way in to, like, gross things, and you use that as your textures in video games. And then years later you tell people, by the way, that texture you were looking at on that gun, or whatever, yeah, that was porno. I can't do it. I'm too scared to even think about going over there. What if the hermit tries to eat me or something? Maybe you're braver than me. Yeah, you should go meet him. I can make a temporary bridge for you. Well, someone said, what's the ugliest part of the body?
Anal sphincter.
There's a small stone hut here. It looks occupied by someone who doesn't wish to be disturbed. You knock on the sturdy wooden door. Hello, what do you want? Who are you? A friend. Oh, a friend? I haven't heard anyone call me that in quite a long time. Hello there. I don't think I know you. Is there something you need? King's plight. I thought I'd never hear that greedy, sugar-crazed madman again. The king of ours has turned into a wackadoodle ever since he came across that strange hunk of rock a while back. With the rock lady? Why do you think I secluded myself? Way out here! He's even started clearing out my natural forest to plant this awful candidate. We used to be close friends. I'd almost call him my brother. I don't know if I'd ever give him a second chance. You could try. Alright, let me think about it for a second. Well, I may be a hermit, but I won't deny help to anyone who may be in need. Especially since he and I have a history together. We used to be big-time explorers. We did. We were always competing to see who could find the greatest sorts of treasure. Until it went to his head. It was only ever a hobby for me, but he took it so seriously. Really ruined a lot of the fun of it. Now he's gone and assumed his wacky persona. I keep hoping he'll come back round one of these days. Maybe being here is a sign or something better. What a bother. Alright then, I'll see what I can do. Let me go give him a talking to and find out what exactly he needs! I'll meet you over there then. I don't even know what this dude looks like. I'm here now. He's waiting on you to start his announcement. Go and talk to him. Ah, you finally returned, little maestro. And I see you've brought along an old mentor of mine. That is most ace. Now that I have everyone here, I'd like to announce a toast. Thanks to this wonderful shard, my dream is finally about to come true. With its power, I will transform this land into a decadent kingdom of sweets and sprinkles. None of this natural greenery will remain. Mentor will make a most excellent worker to help tear down the rest of those trees and finish expanding the kingdom. But wait a second now, I knew you were going crazy, but now I see you're just falling off the deep end. This is not the way. These endeavors will only lead to the decay of everything we've come to appreciate. You used to be such a noble friend, but you've allowed these wild fantasies to take control of your life. I refuse to help. Silence! You will help, my old mentor. You will assume the role of the kingdom's groundsman. The shard commands it. That blasted shard needs to be destroyed. It's ruining this once naturally beautiful land. I promise that you will regret doing this, King. There are times when sweet things need to be turned a little sour for the greater good, the good of my kingdom. It's come time to finally wrap this all up. You all have much work to do. You are no longer needed, little maestro. Should we ever meet again, it will be in a sweet new world. So this was the past. Nice fucking kingdom you've got here. Jerk. Jerk face. You look as though you've just seen a ghost. I hope this shell of a once magnificent abode hasn't burdened you. Others have visited before and have become too comfortable to leave. Somber moods have an effect on some people. Alas, I digress. My heart beats with a spark of vigor. I must thank you again for retrieving it. Until we meet again, Maestro. Painting changed. That was a cool segment. A similar thing happens if you find the hidden world in the ice world. Could follow that blood rabbit, or I could follow the blood rabbit. Vinny, press up against the wall here? What, like at the end of the hallway? I thought to see that spark there. Oh. Oh, fuck. Saul Goodman! I swear to God, every fucking Backrooms game has to have some kind of monster. And there are so many of them on Steam at the moment. It's like you can't escape the Backrooms. Yeah, I don't think this one will have it. I think the Backrooms are meant to be boring. At least I don't know what the fuck. You know what? I don't know what they're meant to be. They're meant to be Backrooms. I guess they're anything you want them to be. But when I first saw them and learned about them, my initial idea was that the Backrooms were just endless cheese hallways that smell a little weird and sound a little weird that go nowhere. It's meant to be unsettling, not necessarily dangerous. Well, that did it right. That's a good utilization of the Backrooms. Just a little Easter egg. I like that. Infinite shopping. Hell yeah, mall? Haunted mall? Helpful. Welcome to the Zalgo Mall. The store will be closing soon. Please buy your items and leave as soon as possible. Thank you for shopping with us today. You know how much I enjoy weird abandoned malls and non-abandoned malls too. I was actually, I was at a weird mall yesterday, in fact. Oh, it wasn't weird, it was just cool. And I did go-karts with friends. Because I guess malls have go-karts now in them. Yep, the Coconut Mall. Correct. Chat, it was all Mario Kart reference for the Coconut Mall. Very good. Maybe it was real life. Maybe it was just Mario Kart. You see some kind of toy on the store counters for the closed gate. No way you can get it from here, though. Tickle me Skrelmo. Very quarrelsome. The gate is down and blocking entrance to this area. You can't lift it up. There's a tiny keyhole at the bottom of the gate. The key must be around here somewhere. What would you imagine the American Dream Mall would be like if it were abandoned 50 years from now? If it was never torn down or repurposed? Absolutely fucking horrifying to walk through. Because the spaces are huge. There's already, like, bizarre liminal faces in one of the hallways in particular. I swear, there's some, like, strange designs in that mall. But it's just too big. It's just too big of a mall for you to really enjoy the experience. Like, it doesn't have any real personality. It's just huge. In my opinion, at least. So maybe not horrifying, but at night, if it was dark and you were alone, yeah, it would be pretty fucking weird. And then, like, you turn a corner and you shine your flashlight and you just see... You see a pillar with faces going all around it, where one eye is both the left and the right eye at the same time of a face. I can show you, in fact. Imagine stumbling upon this hallway at night, totally abandoned. I mean, it's kind of neat, at least, in its own way, but the rest of the mall is just, like, too massive. No, it's not really freaky in its context, but I think, like, yeah, again, if it was, like, totally dark and 0 people were there, I wouldn't want to see that for the first time. How would you make a mall? Oh. I don't know. The whole mall would be an escape room. You know how they're doing escape rooms in malls now? To try to get people to go to the mall for the experience? It would just be... Like, you get there, you think you're going to shop, but it's just an escape room. Hello? Who's there? Are you my mommy? Go away! What's wrong? I don't know. I came in here with my mommy to try on some new clothes, but now everyone's gone. I'm scared to leave here with no one around, so I locked myself in here. I want to go home. Well, I bought a really cute teddy bear from the toy store earlier, but I left it there. It would make me feel a lot safer if I had him with me. Could you go find it for me? Please hurry. That's fucking weird. One of the reasons I love the movie Dawn of the Dead, the original. The remake is okay, but the original is... for me... Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. It's really fun. But the original Dawn of the Dead was so cool to watch because it wasn't just about the zombies, it was about, like, how would you survive in a mall if there was a zombie apocalypse and you had to survive in there? Well, you know there's going to be food in there. I guess back in the day, in some parts of the country, there were weapons. You know. I know, I just wanted to see. And, yeah, Dead Rising did that too, but just the fact that they actually do utilize the mall as much as they can, like the way that they scavenge, the way that they set things up to defend it, where they live, is just really fascinating to me. I think it's a really cool movie to watch from that perspective. It's just hard not to look when you start watching that movie, it's hard to look away. It's like, if it's on, I just watch the whole thing. We should play Zomboid and live in the mall. All right. I wonder if they have a mall in 7 Days to Die as well. I think I'm good on Zomboid for a little while, though. Oh, my lost bear. Thank you. You can set him down here. I'm still so scared, and now it's worse because I'm feeling hungry. My mommy got me a pretzel from my favorite food store, but I forgot about it there. Can you go get it for me? Thank you. I'm so hungry. You know.
May I please have your attention? The store will be closing in 5 minutes. Please bring your items to the checkout now. We thank you for shopping with us today.
Wetzel's Pretzels. There's a mall somewhere near Atlantic City, and I stopped there because there's a record store in it. And, they had a pudding place. It's like a mom and pop pudding store in the mall. I don't remember the name of it. There's no malls, but the Twitch integration's fun. Who made this pretzel? Yeah, mall pudding sounds a little weird, I know. Pizza my heart. Thanks a latte. But I really enjoyed it. It was like one of those things that you just randomly... Oh. It was one of those little things that you just kind of happen across. And then you're like, oh, this is actually really good. I think the mall kind of really closed, like, not just for the night. Then there was this mall, I think in upstate New York somewhere that I was at. I don't remember why. That, was just fully dying and was, like, so long. It was, like, just a number of long, empty corridors, and I told the story a while back, but it was like some kid was saying goodbye and crying to his father, and then there was just, like, a lone, like, Zamboni. What are those things that clean carpets that you ride? That they have, they're like Zambonis. It's not in Syracuse. I think it's like Kingston. Like a carpet cleaner. And it just, like, one dude. There was like a Dick's Sporting Goods, a couple of, like, really sad, pathetic stores in between, and just, like, long, big hallway for a long time. It was really... I don't want to use overuse the word liminal, but it felt like that. And was very uninviting. You brought my pretzel back. I can smell it from here. I'm so hungry. You've done so much to make me feel better. Thank you. I think I'm okay now. I'm ready to leave. It's Oreo! Steamtown Mall was really cool like that, but it closed. I didn't see anything. You saw... So this is really cool. Things looking quite apocalyptic right about now. It's almost time. The gem is nearly completed. The hypnagogic dreamscape draws to a finality and power will be restored, all thanks to you. Your persistent strength thus far has gone beyond impressive. For that I commend you. Although the journey is not yet over, remember, you will be told lies and untruths from lesser beings who only wish to take control of the dreamscape themselves. To listen would be foolish. Face your true self in these final moments. Overcome weakness. Face absolution. Face the end. I love the Silent Hill influence in this. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tower of Heaven. It's always got to be at least one sewer level. It was a short one, mercifully. I think I like the creepy stuff in this game better than the other stuff that we've seen, which was all pretty cool. But I think this dev does creepy really well.
We are the discarded, the rejected. Every one of us, you see, has been made to be disposable. It looks as though you've been added to the proverbial pile as well. There is nothing down here but old memories, remnants of dreams long forgotten. Someone is waiting for you far beyond this point. Go now or become one of us.
The outlier approaches. I am the intermediary. We've seen the progress you've made so far, though your journey is not yet over. Before you stand 3 pillars of your own creation. An exit exists somewhere in this dream that for you and you alone calls to you. You stay or continue, choice is yours. Go now and ascend the 3 pillars before you. I can already tell what music the dev wanted to put here. I've lost track of time so long, but I still see the occasional blur of someone pass me by. Just sit here and think to myself, how did I end up here? What choices did I make that led me to this exact spot? I vainly tried for years to make the right moves, to plan the rest of my life, while being keenly aware there's bleak chance for a brighter future. Maybe I'll figure it out someday, probably not. Who can say? Sorry, Scroblin. Down to the instrumentation.
Something to eat. Something to eat. Anything to eat. Anything. Piles of trash, globs of garbage, old useless rubbish.
I lay here every hour of every day, hoping to finally close my eyes and wake up to see a different place. The ground is cold and hard. The endless burning rubble at least keeps my back warm. Remember the Gummy Mushroom King? Boy, I sure miss those gummy shrooms that... I want to play the song that this is inspired by. Just because I love it so much. Shit. It was a purposeful fall. Dev in chat. Hi, Dev. We were all dreamers once. Memories of family. Material obsessions, kingdoms in the sky. Then the nightmares came. They never stopped. Now we live in a confused world of what once was. Fortunate you managed to stumble into such a predicament. You don't belong here. Do you stay or continue? The choice is yours. Continue. An option so many of us wish we had. Go now. I once had a dream everything in the world was rearranged, slightly shifted somehow. It may have only been a few inches or a few feet, but everyone was happier because of it. I think whatever possibilities of that dream coming true have now ended up here. I will spend the rest of eternity trying to find them again, and so will you. I've been here for longer than I can remember, and I've never been to the second tower. I can go anytime I want, any of us can, but with every step my body moves slower and slower. It takes days for me even just to get to the nearest of places. I think I'll just continue to rest here. Keep trying. No. I don't know. Everyone I know wants to stay. Maybe I should too. I'll think about this. Oh, it's meat. Meat tower. Also, I think this is a really good inspired by track. I mean, we heard the original just now, and obviously the instrumentation's very, very similar. There may even be some shared MIDI, but I think this is a really nice tribute to that song. Zoomed in porn textures, maybe. Better than Muse's tribute to Marilyn Manson. God, I hate that song. The will of the people, the will of the people, the will of the will of the... I literally asked my composer to get as close to that song as possible, says Soda Raptor. And I'm glad you did. I'm really glad you did, because that was the perfect song for this section. And thus this is as well. It was so blissful keeping my eyes blinded to the world around me before I was forcibly brought into it. The hubris it must take to yank a soul out of non-existence into this meat, to force a life into this thresher. My mind keeps at a standstill, holding a level of comprehension that will never be enough. I want to go back. Alright. So much for the teddy bear. Could there really be nothing left up ahead? More of the same, more repetition? It's not. I can't believe that. There's gotta be more to discover out there than just this. I can't keep doing this. It hurts so much. What could I be doing wrong? Keep going. Do you really believe I can? I will? Months, years, decades in the making, but I will get to where I want. Thank you for saying that. Don't worry, meat friend. Push the cube. Prepare for the end. Thematic. Soda Raptor, I like your games. I hope you make more games. Please make more games. Biblically accurate angel. Though not made of meat. Do not be afraid. I have been expecting you, dreamer, as have all beings of this dream world and the ones before it. We know you have traveled far and overcome many obstacles, some small, some tedious, many horrific, but all were necessary. The last of what you seek is here. It has been here since time began, and in your possession it will complete your journey. I will answer any questions you may have, should you so desire an answer. What are you? I am many things, an observer, an orchestrator, a protector, a prophet of creation. Everything that has happened up to this point is part of a sequence predetermined by my will alone. Your actions, your choices, the lives you've touched, have all fated you here for better or worse. What do I seek? You seek completion of the ethereal dream crystal. You have been now for longer than you can imagine. Its reassembly is the key to everything. The final shard exists untampered with, as it has since it was brought here. As it has since it was brought here. You are not the only one to seek it, however. What is Goji? The Dream Protector is alive. His physical form has remained in deep stasis for a long time, a sleep from which nothing can wake up. As a result, his power to safeguard against nightmares has weakened greatly. You must be the one to free him before this world succumbs to its final collapse into darkness. You are running out of time, Dreamer. The longer it takes to reassemble the crystal, the more wretched the nightmares will become. Listen to my words carefully, Dreamer. As you undertake the final minutes of this quest, remember all you have done. Without you, these worlds will continue twisting and gnarling into irreparable visions of horror. You are the lock. The shard is the key. I must leave you now. The last piece, the puzzle is waiting. The light will lead you there. This is my final message to you. We will meet in another life, in another dream. Farewell. Excuse me? What does God want with a starship? Beautiful. After all this, we're finally here. It's so close, just out of reach. But we can reach it together. Everyone is waiting for us. They've been waiting for longer than we can imagine. We shouldn't keep them. Come on, it's just across the way. We'll go together so we're not afraid. I hope you took something from all this. It'd be quite silly if you came all this way and didn't learn anything. But I don't believe that. I knew from the second I saw you that you'd do great things. You have more patience than I ever did. When you get to be as old as I am, you learn to appreciate things other people tend to rush through. Take your time now. I was quick to judge you at first, but you've made me realize how little I actually knew about you. How much more you're capable of. At first I believed I was the teacher, the one to own all the knowledge. But you've taught me to be more thankful of others, thoughtful of others, and for that I'm thankful. Let the calming waters of old and new wash around you with soothing acceptance, as they did me and others before me. Thank you. I forced myself to become cold and distant from so many people I loved just to protect myself. I was always afraid. You being around folded me over like a warm blanket, a subtle comfort I've never experienced before. I know I can do better than this. In a way, you saved me from myself, and I can never repay that. I hope your presence continues to inspire others for a long time. Still whipping and snapping, as always I see. Something tells me you've got the mark of a real go-getter on you. Reminds me of younger me. Now, don't let me get you all worked up, though. Sometimes even lost and broken things need a bit of sentimental appreciation. You've got to dig deep inside yourself, deeper than you ever have. We're all broken in some way, but we can all be fixed, too. Bro, is this game gonna change my life? It's okay to live in your own world sometimes, even if it's made up like a maze of endless corridors. You're never truly lost. There's time to stop and draw a map, make a solution, change course, reflect. You have all the time in the world to make a decision. The universe is an infinite loop of chaotic madness that's all happening too slowly for us to worry so much about. Find comfort in that. I want to know what kind of wacky chocolate was consumed before this game was made, because I want some of the wacky chocolate. It's so hard to know what it is I have to learn from all the mistakes I've made in my life. It just feels like a physical obstacle I just can't traverse. My heart hangs heavy with the notion I'll have made those mistakes forever, but you've taught me to move on, to embrace them. I hope one day I can free myself. I hope one day I can give myself another chance. I'll rest until that day comes. You've given the king 3 different voices now. That's cool. Yeah, these are all just me now. I've learned from the dev that no wacky chocolate was consumed during the development of this video game. I've had a hard life. I know others have it so much worse than me. I've begged for so long to have someone shake us awake. Have our prayers been answered? Are you the one who will bring our lost and bitter views back into perspective? You being around brings a much-needed freshness to the air, a feeling that we'll remember for the rest of our days. You've been so nice to me, to everyone, even to yourself. You deserve so much more than you think you do. We all do. But what if that's all been a dream? Everything to happen in the world, our creations, our emotions, our connections, no matter what happens, I'll never forget you. Promise you'll do the same for me. It's your time to wake up now. It's the mall child. The mall child has been saved. Even though I joke about wacky chocolate and do drugs, I reject the hypothesis completely. I think to find peace and love and a little bit of tranquility and to try to understand the universe, all it takes is a little bit of quiet, maybe a little bit of music, some introspection. You don't need the wacky chocolate for that.
It helps. It helps a little bit.
You need to thank Square every 20 minutes. That is what life is all about. That's the essence of it. Thank you, chat member. THX. Dark Crystal reference? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Your role is finished, out of the way. Finally, the power of the dreamscape is mine. I fucking knew it. I didn't know it at all, actually. That's impossible. You were imprisoned. Your corruption will never harm the Dream Crystal. Fools. You only delay the inevitable. Now you will all die. Oh shit. Demogorgon. I knew I should have crushed you when I had the chance. Once I deal with you, I'll continue turning this dreamscape into a paradise of nightmares. Oh, that's an interesting contrast. Trapping you here was all too easy. Now you'll both... You useless wretch. You were supposed to bring the shards to me! I thought you said to just... Fool. You have failed me. Worthless mimic. Consider this a paradise? Dreams are sacred. You don't deserve to exist here. Excuse me, I don't deserve to exist. You don't know the meaning of the word. Or of this world. I'm not sure what it said there. Was it not me who gave the dreamer purpose, a goal, a means to an end? I am the balance that this sorry excuse for a world so desperately needs. And now I will show you just how much I deserve to exist. Final Fantasy battle, go. That poor rabbit. Damned pathetic fool. He died how he lived, defending the miserable little thing. I missed it. Now your soul will remain in my world for all of eternity. No, I will never be destroyed. You will never destroy the nightmare. This is timely for a song song lyrics I'm writing. So I want to thank you, Dev, for giving me a little extra inspiration. Don't be sad, restful one. I will always be there to protect you. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. Use the materia to summon the planet. Holy. I recognize that shot. The holy materia bouncing away. There's a lot of inspiration in here. Honestly, this is fantastic. I had no idea this game was going to have a cool ending like this. With a lot of my favorite things as inspiration for this. Also, really cool music. You're welcome, Dev. Thank you for making a cool game. Sorry it took so long. Life gets in the way. There's 2 entire secret dreams you missed, but you should probably save it. I may never see those secret dreams, but that's okay. But yeah, it just goes to show you don't really need combat in some games. You don't need, like, you know, you don't need craziness. Sometimes you just need to be able to walk around, look at stuff, interact with some characters, solve a couple light puzzles. For a game like this, it worked. And the game's not too long, so... But it's also really nice, too, because there's an homage to so many other things that I love in here. Like, some of my favorite games of all time have been referenced in this game. Meat's in it. Just like Stray, right? Yeah. I like this more than Stray. I did. Vinny, you're in the credits? Oh, you're Cat Morty. I missed you. I missed my name in the I actually did miss my name in the credits. Thank you, though. I saw the cat Morty, though. It was there for like 15 seconds. How did you miss it? I was looking at chat. Well, hang on a minute, Dev. What if I actually make corruptions? I just play them. And then I hit the manual blast button. Sequel bait. Sequel bait. Sequel bait. Okay, so that bunny's rare behavior, you have to throw an apple near it, and then squirt it with the spray gun. Oh man, Hypnagogia sequel. It's gonna be a first-person arena shooter. This is already a sequel. It is a sequel, so a sequel to that, then. So I guess here you can go to the other worlds and then find the secret ones, right? Vinny, here's your name in the credits. I'll just look. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm right up there. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. But, want to see the Devlog area? Sure, where's that? Oh, dream journal in-game. I forgot when I was keeping my dream journal, but... soft mushroom things. You ruined by dream journal, huh? Yeah, I think I had, because I have a new phone since then, and I'm pretty sure I saved the files. But it's like I was doing this exact thing, and then I was reading them. Remember Martin Scorsese's Stick Bug? Invisible platform becomes visible when you go to the back of the cave world portal. Which one's the cave world portal? Yeah, bone noises. And you were just there. This one? Oh, there we go. Tastes like sawdust, Uncle Walnut. You remember that? Wow. Uncle Walnut, this tastes like sawdust. I feel like a good follow-up to this game would be listening to Led Zeppelin's In the Light. Over 3,000 lines of dialogue written for interactions and dialogue with the world's characters. .3D Studio Max. ZBrush. Low fidelity look at the textures created using Photoshop. Punch down the sizes. Oh, okay. It's a follow-up to Hypnagogia, released for free online in November 2020. Submission to the LSD Game Jam, which I played that. Foreman Fran. Hang on. Just want to read a couple more of these. 8 months, 28 days. Up to 8 hours were spent conceptualizing, designing, modeling, writing, playtesting the game. Much sleep was sacrificed. A lot of game here. It's just like, you know, there's a lot here. So that seems like kind of quick for a very small. I guess it's just you, right, Soda? With a little bit of help, but I mean, this is your thing. 400 unique models. Yeah, so it's just soda. So that seems fairly quick for like some of the stuff I've been looking at here and like the amount of it. There she is. This is going to be a one and done interaction, but hearing player responses to this led the door getting much more personality and dialogue in an update. Oh my god. Their skin becoming featureless meat. Heckler. It's an obvious amount of inspiration taken from the bullies of Super Mario 64. It was cut down to a scripted sequence due to lack of development time. This is a great dev room, by the way. Is this what I missed? Did I... Wait. Desert dwellers. I might have missed some of this. Hi, Chocobo. You missed the desert world and the underwater world. Ah. I'm assuming these cool eels that look kind of familiar to me maybe were perhaps in the underwater adventure world. So much good information. That I'm not reading. But I'm happy it exists. Jetpack acquired. Nice. Alright, time to find my mushroom. Fucking hell, chat. Well, I can leave a couple surprises for people to, like, discover when they play the game themselves, hopefully. Support devs like this. I don't think my particular shroom is with these shrooms. You passed it? You sure? Didn't see my shroom. Meat isn't a 3D model, so meat wouldn't be here. See these fellas, the gummies. Too far near the beginning. I don't know, I think you're kind of imagining stuff, chat member. Well, in any case, I would recommend people check this out. There's 2 bonus worlds that I have not streamed and have not discovered. And, you know, I don't know if I'll ever check them out, but you could. Oh, Mega Man Legends too, yeah. I didn't even consider Mega Man Legends. Well, okay, so no Vine Shroom. That's okay. My fragile ego has been crushed. No, I'm just happy that we've got meat and shroom. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Game was cool, very enjoyable. Lots of good homages to other games. Some cool brain blast sections. Great abandoned haunted mall. Like, seriously, high quality mall. And plenty of other cool things like that. The rock door was cool. And other things too. But yeah, and the ending was awesome too. So I can't really talk this game up enough, and not just because my shroom is in it, but because it really kind of genuinely, I think, stands on its own. Sure, it's a walking thing. You're not going to shoot, you're not going to fight. That might be cool for some people, that might suck for some other people, but I do think it is worth some attention. Okay. Well, I'm going to go now, and tomorrow, Splatoon at noon. That's the name of the segment. Splatoon at noon. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Thank you, Soda Dev. I'm going to do some single player, some multiplayer. But I will be live at noon Eastern for Splatoon. Good night. Thank you. I appreciate the continued support very much. It's people are very kind to me and are very helpful, and I appreciate it a ton. Thank you. I feel it. So you take care of yourselves, whoever you are out there in the world, and see you around. See you around on the stream. Good night.
Look at the McClenty and think about how delicious 'twould be. You think about how delicious 'twould be if you ate it raw. You think about how delicious 'twould be if you ate it cooked.